Hey guys, MrPokke here, back with another video. And for today's episode of $1 Black Swan versus $2,000 Black Swan, we have with me today Black Swan. Yes, format exactly the same as how we have done it for Doctor Ratio. We're just going to be testing from E0S0, E0S1, and then E1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6S1, and then E6S5. The only difference I'm going to be doing with this particular $1 versus $2 Black Swan is that instead of finding the instances of damage, right, like for example, how much damage the skill does, how much damage the ultimate does, we're just going to do a full run. We'll just do a full run, and we'll see the actual playing experience that we get from the different Eidolon investments for Black Swan. Just to be completely transparent, this account unfortunately is a GIGA whale account. This is a GIGA whale account. So to try to nerf our stuff a little bit, this is an E6 Kafka. So I have basically equipped her with nothing. So this is all she has. I just need a little bit of speed as well as good night sleep well. Yeah, that's it. And then I took away the Rame, I took away the Hue, because I just want to run like some force lightning, because every single thing he has is basically E6, right? So it's just unusable, right? It's gonna affect our testings. So that is how we're gonna do it. And without further ado, let's get into today's content. Subscribe! So first testing we're gonna be doing is gonna be E0S0 Black Swan. To show the benchmark, this Black Swan gear is gonna be exactly the same. We're not gonna change her gears whatsoever. Tracers, I'm just gonna leave it as this because my man ran out of balls, so I can't get this to level 10, so it is what it is. Light cone, this is gonna be our S0 light cone, which we are gonna be using S5 Iris of the Praise. Then after this is done, we're just gonna be switching it back to the signature light cone, right? Which I haven't even superimposed yet, so that's gonna be that. Relics, exactly the same. We are running the 4-piece DOT as well as the 2-piece Pen Cosmic Commercial Enterprise. Generally speaking, I would not recommend the average player base to get this gear, because this farming for this gear is ridiculously difficult, since Celestial Differentiator is a complete dog shit relic set, right? So if you do want to farm row 4, SU row 4, it is very, very stamina inefficient. But if you actually manage to get a pretty decent set, like this man over here, literally got an attack with 5 speed and 10 effect hit rate, as well as a wind damage boost with HP attack and effect hit rate, then you can go ahead and run it, right? It is slightly better than Glamour, assuming that Glamour can hit 160 speed, right? So yeah, gears is gonna be exactly the same. The only thing we're gonna change is the light coins, and the only thing we're gonna change is gonna be the Eidolons, right? So right now it's gonna be E0S0, and we're gonna begin our first testing against Ebon Deer. Keep in mind that this Ebon Deer, we are only gonna be testing against a stage with Monkey, because Ebon Deer, I don't want to take too long, right? So we are just going to be testing with Monkey versus Guardian, and we'll just see how it goes. All right, cool. Pop this. Pop this. Pop this. Hello? Okay, 21,000 on the DOT. Looks pretty fine, I guess. Okay. Hit him with DOT. Alright, so now we cast another defense now. Question is, how much damage is this gonna do on this dude? A lot of damage, essentially. See? 74,720. Even against the Ascended one, it's actually not too shabby. Which happens to have Wind Rest, right? Oh my god, it's so pretty. Okay, but anyways. I don't want to do this because this thing is like almost close to dead, so I'm just gonna do this. And we'll pop this. 121. I'm just gonna do this, and then it's gonna auto attack, right? Okay. Then we cleanse. Okay. This is 13 stacks of Arcana because of the effect of our ultimate. Okay. Sure did. Okay. I think generally that was pretty clean, in my opinion. For E0 S0, I think that was pretty alright. The Arcana damage dealt to the witch, even though she is not weak to wind, it is still like 30-ish thousand, which is alright, right? At E0 S0. And considering that we really like heavily nerf our Kafka, that's why it is what it is, right? But generally your Kafka wouldn't be this shit anyways. Exact same start, and we're just gonna roll with it. I forgot how we... Okay. 66,000 this time. We're now at 66,000 this time. Which basically almost doubled. Because previously she was at like 34, right? Yeah, it almost doubled. I see this. Subscribe! Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Nice. We barely made it to... Yeah, we barely made it. Okay, but it's definitely a lot faster this time though. We barely made it to 2 cycles. I feel like if your team is running a run Mei, the effects will be a lot more pronounced, right? Because of the res penetration, as well as the break efficiency. Break efficiency is really the good thing. So I feel like if you have run Mei, it kind of like compounds all of the effects, if you guys know what I'm saying. So, considering that this is really like a super like free to play team, yeah, I think I can see the effect of the signature light cone, definitely. The DOT damage definitely went up, for sure, especially when you consider the 28.8% defense reduction. But that being said, this team comp is also not very optimal, just because our Black Swan's ultimate, the light cone's effect really only kicks in when you have the four DOT effects, right? So yeah. Yeah, I think it's not bad. Alright, Eidolon 1. Now this Eidolon from Sheets, right? From theory crafting, from Sheets. This Eidolon 1 is ridiculously good. It is pretty much like a mini run Mei, if you can kind of compare it. And the good part about this is, well, it's kind of lucky that this is not defense reduction, because with signature like cone 1, as well as a, like, for example, if you're running Pedala or if you're running like Ramei E1, you actually can very easily hit 100% defense reduction with Black Swan. So this being res down is actually really good, because if this was defense down, you have way too much defense down essentially, right? So $46. That's fine. 40. We'll hit this. Now we can do this. Then we can do this. We ran out of fucking skill. Oh my fucking god, dude. Holy shit, 91,000. Oh my goodness, wait, that's actually fucking insane. Wait, the E1 is ridiculously good, dude. We went from 30,000 at E0S0 to 60,000 at E0S1 to 96,000 at E1S1. That is completely badongas. Genuinely. Yeah. I am pretty satisfied to get this. Would it be better to get E1? Yep, absolutely. The E1 gives you way more of an increase compared to S1. Because S1 you can still run like Eyes of the Prey, right? But E1 is like the rest pension is just way too insane. Because it applies to every single DOT, not just Black Swan's DOT. It applies to Kafka's DOT, it applies to like, even if you play Similar Universe, even like the Nihility Aeon DOT, it works. Every single DOT works, right? So, super good. Alright, E2. I'm not gonna lie, this E2 is like, we can't really show the power of this E2, just because we only have like 2 dudes. This thing will become more pronounced when we use her in like pure fiction, or you use her in like stages with like summons, right? For example, the deer, or like the IPC dude, or like yanking, or like true swarm, or then this thing will show up. But for now, since we are testing on only the first half, it's not gonna be very pronounced. So right, just a little heads up, right? So let's just go ahead and try it. I do know that with this E2, we can kind of like change our playstyle a little bit. So now our playstyle is, instead of like focusing both off at like the same time, we just all in a single unit. Okay, we just all in this dude, like all in. Am I dead? Yo, Lynx! Yo, Lynx! Oh my god, Lynx is so good. Alright, pop this. Insane. Not a good demonstration of E2, not gonna lie. Yeah. It is definitely way more prominent if like, okay, you know what? Let's just try against the deer. Since we do have the mobs, right? But I know it's gonna suck ass. It's 100% gonna suck ass. But we'll just try it. Nice. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, this is gonna be so good. 21. 23. Wait, do you guys see the damage? Wait, I kind of missed the damage. Okay, I mean, he's dead at this point, for sure. Damn. Yeah. Not too bad, genuinely. Considering that Lynx Pella with like an ungeared Kafka, 5 cycle is actually not even too bad. It's really not too bad. Off element as well, right? Because the dude was win rest, so E3. Okay, honestly, E3. I don't really want to test this, right? It just gives our talent deal a little more damage. Don't really have much to say. I'm just gonna go straight to E4. I'm just gonna go straight to E4. Now, this E4, genuinely, it is also a little bit hard to test, because the effect res down. It basically ensures that our enemy target will pretty much always get landed with Arcana, if assuming that you have 120% effect hit rate. So you guys can check out my Black Swan guide where my editor is done with the thumbnails. But essentially, even at 120% effect hit rate for a Black Swan against the target with 40 effect res, you still have a 15% chance to miss the Arcana. It is not even 100%. You need 156% effect hit rate to have a 100% accuracy against an enemy with 40% effect res. But with this 10% effect res reduction, now their effect res is only at 30%. So at 30% effect res, you now in fact have a 100% accuracy using 120% effect hit rate. Am I making sense to you guys? Type 1 if I'm making sense to you guys. It doesn't matter, because all of your Arcana is like your... They're all the same, right? It is all 65% base chance. Like this thingy, it's like, it's all 65%. Wait, where is it? Oh, it is 68 because we plus a level over here. But before this, it was 65. And then this was... So yeah, it basically, Black Swan's base chance is always at 65. No E4, you have 85% chance to hit. With E4, you are now at 100% chance to hit. So that is the TLDR version, right? So that's the EHR portion. The second portion is a little bit hard to measure because once again, just like how E2, right? This additional 8 energy, it depends on the number of enemy targets you hit. So if you are going to be using your ultimate against like 5 targets, you can gain back up to 40 energy, which is absolutely fucking monkus. Because with 40 energy, it means you can cast a 2-turn ultimate. And if you can cast a 2-turn ultimate with Black Swan, you guys do know that Black Swan's ultimate, this Epiphany, it lasts 2 turns. This lasts 2 turns. So you basically have a 100% uptime on this with E4. If you do have used it against multiple target. In this current stage, not a good scenario, because once again, we only have 2 elites with no mobs, and the second stage Deer, he only summons like 1 or 2 branches, right? Not to mention we have wind rest, so not a very good stage, but definitely strong E4.
呼吸的感觉，水面下便是无尽深渊。美妙的时光总有该说再见了。很好，很好。
She's dead.
你是个好人。开始进入。
Clean.
不祥之兆，索性都干掉吧。开始本次记录。
Alright, now you're dead.
站好了。
Pop. Oh my fucking god, dude. Alright. Clean. That was like what, 1 cycle? Yeah, that was literally 1 cycle.
水面下便是无尽。
Okay, so now with this Epiphany, we mark 2 targets. But unfortunately, this dude doesn't count because he's not gonna die. So we will only get back 8 energy once this branch dies.
美妙的时光总有该说再见了。
Yeah, look at it. So once the branch dies, you get back 8 energy. But unfortunately, since that's the only mob, you only get back this. But if you have like 4 branches, you get back like 32 energy, right? So yeah, really good. Oh my god, we actually have 5 targets. But unfortunately, we don't have the fucking energy. Imagine we have Huan here. That would be absolutely monkus.
美妙的时光总有。
But unfortunately, we don't have Huan here. It would have been so satisfying if we actually... Oh my fucking god, yeah, I'm just saying. Like, if we had Huan, this would have been so satisfying. Ooh! 3 cycle of elements using ungeared Kafka, Pella, and Lynx. Okay, before we unlock E6, I do want to try out 1 round with Pure Fiction. I'm gonna keep it above. I'm just gonna go full auto because this should be like no issues whatsoever. Just because like it's DOT favorite, right? So we're just gonna try it once. Bro, she's a pure fiction god. They just enter and they just die. Like they should have just enter and die. What the fuck? Oh my god, we actually have 50 stacks on the marker. Look, watch the DOT. Watch the DOT. Wait, pause. Bro, I swear to god, he's gonna go down to 0 in like instantly right now. He's gonna go to 0 like right now. With 50 stacks of 400,000. You're trolling. Okay, but the fact that this guy didn't die with 400,000, that's absolutely crazy. And he still has 50 stacks because of Epiphany. He still has it. Yeah, I would say this Eidolon is pretty fucked up. Honestly, not even the Eidolon itself. It's just Black Swan, her kit, just works so well in Pure Fiction. Because every single time when an enemy enters the battle, you just get a stack. You just get a Arcana. And just the moment they enter, they die. The moment they enter, they die. The moment they enter, they die. And then plus the fact that we have this, right? The fact that what was this? It's not really the E4, but is the E2. This is what's like everything else. Because like the moment they die, they just spread to everyone else, which makes them die even faster. I would be tempted to get her Eidolon too, if pure fission was like any sort of a challenge at all, but unfortunately pure fission is a joke, so it is what it is. Alright, I'm just gonna pop this, and finally, the creme de la creme. The COVID character. E6. When every target gets attacked by Black Swan's ally, 65% chance of afflicting Arcana. Every single time we afflict Arcana, we have 50% chance to additionally increase Arcana stat by 1 time. What this Eidolon essentially does, we should see 50 stacks of Arcana a lot easier now with this Eidolon 6. A lot easier. Previously, it was what, 3 cycles, right? Previously, it was 3 cycles. So let's see if we can like kind of get something better here. Unfortunately, we can't 0 cycle this. It's not enough. It's not enough for a 0 cycle. Yeah, it's not enough for a 0 cycle. I can save my out for next round though. Right? Yeah, I can save my out for next round. Damn. Okay, still 1 cycle. I think we should save a little bit of skill points at this point. He's dead, right? Ah, damn! Figure this shit. Oh my god, if only we had the epiphany. Then we can keep the 30 stacks. Unfortunately wasted over here. That's not too bad, I guess. He's dead, right? Yeah. I am absolutely positive that if we ran like a better team with, for example, Ranmei, it should be a lot cleaner. For our final testing, we're gonna bring this dude up to S5. See if this, let's see if this S5 actually changes anything, because it was still at 3 cycles, and I don't think we're close to a 2, unless we miraculously 0 cycle the first half. We good. We good. Alright, let's go. Pop this. God damn! Why the f must they take my Kafka, man? My god. Okay. That's alright. I sincerely doubt that we can still clear this in time. You think this clears? It's not enough. It's not enough, man. We'll do a all-out testing. We'll do all testing. I mean, TLDR, I guess S5 and S1 doesn't really change that much, I guess. We'll do a proper testing right now so that people can stop memeing on Black Swan, thinking that she's useless. She doesn't deserve this cylinder, guys. She deserves better, right? Genuinely. We'll do this. We'll do this. And then we'll do a hui hui. Dude, I feel like this is like genuinely overkill. You know what? Oh, chat. What if I just do like a treatment? Oh, we just try treatment. Okay, you know what? Entertain me for a while. Let's just try treatment. Let's see what sort of interesting thing we can do. Let's try. I think it should be like completely fine, not gonna lie. Alright, let's see this shit. Very interesting. Very interesting. Relatable damage. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm just gonna out it.
便是无尽深渊。放轻松，命运必恶运之事。
You know what's the craziest part about all this?
生命不止呼吸。
I don't think we can actually zero cycle.
不祥之兆。
I actually don't think we can zero cycle this unless some crazy shit happens here. Yeah, okay. Damn, imagine not zero cycling. Okay, to be fair, we did run a tree, man. We were off element, all that kind of stuff. But if we had a better test environment, I think we could have done it. Because this dude is like rest to lightning and rest to wind. So it's just a pain in the ass, genuinely. And we couldn't even break him. So it's just a poor testing environment. In my opinion, it's just poor testing environment. Dr. Ratio's testing like E0 all the way to E6. He had the perfect environment. He had the perfect environment to test it because everything was way too imaginary, right? So, conclusion. I mean, she's fucking hot, guys. Like, what more could you ask for? She's practically naked, right? Conclusion. Must pull unit. It's just my opinion, right? So yeah. With that, we've come to the end of today's $1 versus $2,000 Eidolon testing, this time featuring Black Swan. If you guys want to engage in further discussions, head on over to my Discord, Pokke's Village. We're a very active community talking about honkaistarrail on a daily basis. You can check out my stream later at twitch.tv/MrPokke. I'm also streaming on YouTube live. Schedule will be updated every Discord. I'm streaming almost every single day. Schedule will be updated on Discord, right? So yeah, that's all I have for today. All the best for your Black Swan pools, and I'll see you guys next time.